All right. Advice for a young lady. Hey, Billington. Very, very original ones this week. People coming up with different ways to butcher my name. I'm enjoying these. I am in need of some advice for a young lady. And I love that some women are actually piping in, despite the fact how much I talk about hockey on this podcast. What are you saying? Women don't like hockey? Yes, this is what I'm saying. I'm an 18-year-old high school senior entering my freshman year of college. I got into my dream school with a scholarship. Do you know how bad I wish that I did that? Wish I studied in high school. Anyways, and I'm moving out of my shithole town, and everything finally seems to be making up for all the shit that I went through in high school. One of my really good friends is going to the same university as I am, and we're renting an apartment together. However, my friend is an 18-year-old straight guy, and I am a straight girl. Uh-oh. The gender thing could add a whole other level of difficulty on top of adjusting to living with a new person in a new city, away from everything I grew up around. We've been friends practically since we were in diapers. We can talk, jam out to 70s rock, and watch the Chappelle Show for hours, and we've never had issues with weirdness before. But I do understand that college introduces a lot of firsts, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous that having a few too many drinks during a welcome weekend could lead to some inappropriateness. Weirder things have happened. I don't want to do anything to jeopardize our nearly 2-decade-long friendship. So this kind of sounds like you're a little attracted to this guy, that if you're this worried that something's going to happen. Or maybe you're 18, you're going from your parents' house to all of a sudden living with the guy. Maybe that's what it is. I'm going to guess that that's what it is. So anyway, my question. What tips do you have to stop anyone from stepping over the line with the male/female roommate? Also, in general, what tips do you have for living with a roommate? Nia's opinion on this would be epic. Thanks, and fuck you. Yeah, that was Nia's great fuck you last week. You know what? Maybe this Wednesday we'll do another Nia log, and I'll read this one. But right now, I'll just give you my own ignorant thought on it. Oh, wait. By the way, there's a PS to this, everybody. There's an epilogue, just like the streets of San Francisco. PS, might I add that we've both been in various relationships while friends. He often asks me for girl advice, and I ask him for guy advice. He currently has a girlfriend who I really like and am friends with, but they are breaking up in June when she leaves to study abroad. I am currently single. Oh, yeah, you guys are going to bang within fucking 8 minutes. Within 8 minutes of your college career. All right, so basically what you want to do, you're not asking me should you or should you not move in with this guy. You're going to move in with this guy. So what you're really saying is basically, how do I not fuck this guy? Well, I can only do it from the male perspective, which is what I would do is every morning before I ever even walked out into the living room was I would rub one out. Oh, God. To try to get that fucking, urge out of me. I think what you need to do is sit down and talk with the guy. And just say, listen, we have a great friendship, but I don't want to ruin this. I know we're moving in together and everything. But, obviously we're going to be in close quarters, sharing a bathroom and blah, 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 blah. You know what you have to do? You have to lay down the law, if that's what you really want to do. But if you actually like this guy, like I think you might, if you actually like him and think you could actually, did I just say that? If you like him, do you know what I mean? Do you? Oh my God, you guys, this could be the one. If you actually like this dude like that, then you should not move in with him. You should be in a separate apartment. And that way, if you start dating him, you don't immediately start by living with one another. You know? That's just too far down the road. So what I would do if I was you is I would sit down and talk to him. Okay? If you don't like this guy like this and you really want to preserve your friendship, I would sit down and have a talk with him and just say, listen, we cannot get drunk and make out and fucking round second base, slide into third. We can't do this shit. All right? Okay? I'm telling you that right now. It's not happening. Or whatever you got to say. Or if you actually really like this guy, you got to tell him that. Just say, I think maybe I like you a little more than just friends. I don't know. I don't know if this is just a little phase. I have no idea. But if that's the case, I don't want to move in with you. You know? Does that make sense? You know what? You're right. There's going to be a neolog this week, everybody. Fuck this. I'm too dumb to answer this one. This one involves feelings that I don't understand. All right? So, basically, that's the podcast for this week, everybody. Once again, I want to thank Emerson College for giving me that award, and I want to thank Stephen Wright for bringing me up and saying all those nice things that he did. And lastly, but not leastly, I'm going to be at the Mirage Casino in Las Vegas this Friday and Saturday night. Then I have a week off, and then I'm going to do a nice tour through Jersey, Maryland, and Baltimore. I'll be at the Count Basie Theater on May 29th with the Teen Idol sensation, fresh off his hit half-hour special on Comedy Central. We're going to be at the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey on June 30th. I will be in Baltimore, Maryland. Sorry, I don't have the name of the theater in front of me. On the 31st of June, of May, also known as June 1st. Or is there a 31st? There is a 31st, May 31st. I will be in Easton, Pennsylvania, and then on June 1st, I'll be in Atlantic City for 2 shows. So if you're in or around that area, why don't you come on out? You know, come out to some shows, and hopefully I'll make you laugh your ass off there. Oh, hey, and I got to thank that crowd that came out to the Bottle Rocket Music Festival. I did a show at 4 in the afternoon while a band was playing right next door, and I fought through that bass line that was crushing all of my jokes, and the level of patience that crowd showed was phenomenal. All right, so here we go. That's the podcast for this week. Go fuck yourselves. Don't take any shit from anybody. And the last little bit of advertising here. Ladies and gentlemen, now that the show is over, go sign up for your free account with Personal Capital so you can see all of your assets on one screen, pay less in broker fees, and make all your investments grow faster. Go to the podcast page on BillBurr.com, click on the Personal Capital banners. That's the podcast page on BillBurr.com to click on the Personal Capital banner and set up your free account. And also, now that the show is over, go set up your free trial of eVoice so you can start making more money. Go to eVoice.com and use your promo code BILL. That's eVoice.com, promo code BILL, or just go to the podcast page on BillBurr.com and click the eVoice banner right now. All right, have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you about Vegas next week. All right, go Bruins. I have no hate towards Toronto, all right? Okay, so I don't care when you send me your obnoxious stuff. I know you guys are just excited because you haven't won anything since 1967, you know, which is rough. Does anybody deserve that? No, except for Montreal Canadian fans. All right, see you.